We do have developing news to start with. 16-year-old Kiely Rodni vanished more than 2 weeks ago after attending a large campground party in Northern California. And now it looks like her body and a car have been found by amateur divers. Claudia Cowan is live with the very latest on a news conference that just wrapped up. Claudia, what can you tell us?
Well, that's right, Bob. Nevada County sheriffs have confirmed this grim discovery and say they do believe that the body found inside that car belongs to Kiely Rodni, the missing teenager from Truckee who's been missing for more than 2 weeks now, though exactly what happened to her is still unclear. Now, this sad news comes the day after a volunteer dive team announced they had found her car in a lake that had been searched repeatedly by law enforcement. This volunteer dive team is called Adventures with Purpose. Now, officials said that this lake is the last place that Kiely's cell phone had pinged in the early morning hours of August 7th and is near the campground where she was last seen at a graduation party, possibly intoxicated, according to some of her friends. Law enforcement dive teams reported the water in Prosser Lake was murky and eventually, with no new leads, scaled back the search effort there. But last night, a car matching the description of Kiely's silver Honda was pulled out of the water. Authorities covering it quickly with tarps out of respect for Kiely and her family because Adventures with Purpose had posted on its Facebook page that the body of the 16-year-old was inside. An autopsy tomorrow will confirm the identification. Divers with Adventures with Purpose said they used 2 boats with specialized sonar and magnets to find the car, upside down in 14 feet of water and 55 feet offshore. And they immediately notified Kiely's family and law enforcement. Those divers said it's an honor to be able to help the families of people who disappear. Now, the night of that party on August 6th, Kiely's mother said she had texted her saying she would be coming home. Her mom told her to be safe and said Kiely texted her back, "Okay, Mom, love you." And that was the last she heard from her daughter. Local police say that this investigation remains active. They say they are going to now review their strategies for deep water searches, and they reached out and thanked Adventures with Purpose for coming in and bringing their specialized equipment and expertise that they didn't have and answers, sad as they appear to be, to Kiely's heartbroken family. Bob.
It is such sad news. There are reports that there are some people who are upset that it took this long and it took volunteer divers or a volunteer team to step in to find her vehicle and to find Kiely. Just how far, you said near, but just how far is this location where the vehicle was found and the campground site where she was last seen?
It's about 100 yards. Bob, it's very, very close. And this lake was in the search area, and dive teams had searched it repeatedly. As I mentioned, the water was murky. These are first responders who may not be experts in deep water searches. And again, they are very grateful to Adventures with Purpose for coming in and bringing that expertise because this is what they do. This is what this group specializes in. And so there is obviously some questions being raised about why the law enforcement missed this vehicle. But remember, it was upside down and may have been obviously hard for them to see. But that is part of the ongoing investigation and something that law enforcement did address at this press conference today because they know a lot of people have questions. How could you miss it?
And of course, the biggest question that everyone's going to have or still has is really what happened to her. And I know that they're working on that. Claudia Cowan reporting for us live there. Claudia, we appreciate it. Thank you very much.